in control of your life, which direction you want to do, what do you want to work on, how long do you want to stay in a pose, what's coming to your awareness, how can you utilize that?
Recording in progress.
It gives you all that time, all that space to do it. Go at your own pace, flow. I'm there to help guide you. If you have any questions outside of that, you'll be able to figure it out yourself. It's the same sequence that we're flowing with each day. So it starts to build up that awareness. Oh, I felt this before. Oh, I know what this is. Oh, I always have this same thought process. I always go from this to this extreme, as opposed to just being present in the moment. It allows us to bring all of that to the forefront so we can see it, and then from there we can throw out the bullshit. We can throw out the excuses. We can throw out the way that we allow the world to crush our dreams as opposed to standing in our power. That is all. Boo, 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 boo. But we got some cheesy comments. What's going on, yo? What's up? Boo! I'm gonna drop the waves on y'all. Slay the ego, what's good with you? Boom, boom, boom. Computer coming in Zoom. Yeah, the Zoom is acting a little weird. Immediately before I signed on, the internet went down. So again, they be playing games. However, we're not gonna stop it. We're gonna keep it going on Zoom, on IG. So if you're on other platforms, oh shit, Tony back. I know he wants to say something about it. But feel free to hop on and stay on IG. You can also go to the Zoom room, but we are having some technical difficulties there. So IG is the best spot at this moment. So this week's about love. This week is about love. About what? About love. And we were talking about love on Monday night. And we're going to meditate on it a little bit today. Monday night, we were talking about love not being an action, not being seen as an action. A lot of times we look at love as an action, like, oh, you have to do this, or else, you're showing me you don't love me, or if this falls through, oh, you don't love me. That mindset itself is transactional. And that's not love. You're supposed to do it because you want to do it. And having like a passion, having something that really drives you, it could be your career. I encourage it being something that isn't directly correlated to you. Like we call it in yoga, we call it karma yoga. And that would be like a teacher teaching a class for free or doing something of service, not in return, not expecting anything in return. That is impactful because it puts us in the mind state of not being selfish. We're in like the society today where it's all about me, my, I, money, and we don't really balance it and find money is great to take care of the basics. Once we take care of the basics, it's all about relationships. It's all about being around the right type of people, the people that fill us up, the people that motivate us, the ones that drive us, the ones that encourage us. Like, it's so much more to life than just this money. Now, is it a big thing? Is it something that we need to take care of? Yes, but there's so much more to life than that. So, and I say love is a mindset. I say love is a mindset because I can plan an elaborate birthday party. Let's call it a B-Day party, right? I can plan an elaborate B-Day party. I can try to put everything together and hope that it works. And then one person, one thing, something completely out of my control can just fall through and the whole thing could be done. And then the person can stop and look at that act, that one thing that they were looking for, and find fault. And find, oh, this isn't love because this action didn't happen, as opposed to all the behind the scenes things that had to go on to get this whole thing orchestrated to where it could happen. So, there was another part that was in the book that was straight fire. Let me see if I can find it real quick. I don't want to go too deep into the book today. Seeing the past as a dream, that creates distance and space. We might go into that on Friday. We'll see. Probably not. We still in love. We still in love. The other fun thing he was talking about was thinking in time. Oh, and then he was just got to start with this. You can be in love, but you cannot do love. Ooh, think in terms of state of mind. Think in terms of state of mind. If you are in love, this state of mind may be focused on one person, or it may be unfocused on the whole. So we're either thinking about one person specifically, or we're just thinking about the whole scenario. Where do they fall within, they come to this class and that class, and I still got this to do and that to do, as opposed to when you hang around somebody a long time, or like you get real close to someone and then you start just random thoughts about them throughout the day. And it could be consuming, or it could just be like, yeah, no, I was thinking about you a lot today. Like, yeah, yo, you popped into my head a lot. That happens for me a lot. I just realized after the fact that, dang, someone's been on my mind, and I've been making it a point to reach out to those people when I feel them, because there's a connection there. They're reaching out to you, but just, not trying to pick up a phone and call you. It's a little bit more subtle energy. Moving forward, they talked about love is like breathing, but a higher plane of breathing. Love is like breathing for the spirit. We need to breathe for the body. We need to breathe for the mind. We energize it. But like love is the breath for the spirit. That's the life force energy for the spirit. If we don't have love, we just going to be giving. And if we're doing love, like I was stating before, then we're going to get tired of doing love. And we have to relax into the opposite, which is hate. I'm going to let you marinate on that. Moving forward. So it's not a question of how can we be in love for 24 hours a day. It's about being in love one moment at a time, because we only get one moment at a time. So if you can be loving in that one moment, then when that moment is over, the next opportunity for you to be loving again comes. Are you committed to the love, or are you committed to the feelings that you're feeling? Are you committed to the, this is irritating, they sent me these blocks with urban yogic wellness and education spelled wrong with an ampersand added, or they already got my money and they told me to sandpaper it off to make it correct? Am I going to spaz? Or am I going to find a way to communicate with this person from a different language so we can find a communal, amicable solution? Right? That's having a loving mindset. I did not spaz. I was stern, but I did not spaz. Clear difference. All right. There was like one more point. This point. Whoo-wee. See, the days are spread out from the book club to meditation, because we need time to let those things soak up, process. We need some experiences so we can see them in a different light. So that's why it's a few days in between, right? So we got the last one. Thinking needs time. Living doesn't need time. You cannot think in this very moment. In this very moment, if you want to be, you will have to cease thinking. Because thinking is basically concerned with either the past or the future. Of what you can think in this present moment. In the moment you think, it has become the past. Boom. So after you thought it, I thought a thought. But the thought I thought wasn't the thought I thought. So if the thought I thought wasn't the thought I thought, then clearly I just shouldn't have thought so much. A whole nother digression. So that's what we're looking at today. Today is we're gonna go into what is love to you? Is it an action? Is it a mindset? How do you see love? How do you feel love? How do you perceive love? How do you give love? That's what we're talking about. That's this week's. Nice and simple, right? Nice and simple. So I'm gonna take a little sip of this floating yogi tea, which is available on my website, thefloatingyogi.com. You can have it in small samples or large jars. It's phenomenal too. I got the green tea rocking today. You can hear how it just changed my voice. It just soothed my vocal cords, and now it's just coming off extra more serene and zen and yoga-esque. Let's get to it. You can meet me in a seated position with a tall spine. Shoulders back, chest up. Close the eyes, lower the gaze. yourself to settle in. Start to bring your awareness into the breath, your attention to the breath. Let everything else in the awareness start to slowly drift away. And that's all we're doing. Watching the breath. Find your posture. Find the shoulders, the sits bones, the crown of the head. Allow yourself to go. To get lost in the highs of the inhale, the levity. Just the highs of the inhale, but also the lows, the weight, the gravity of the exhale. And as you're letting that carbon dioxide out the lungs, don't let the posture fall. Don't let it falter. Through all the sifts, the sensations, the images, feelings and thoughts. Keep your attention on the breath. And once you have that, on the posture. Each inhale reaches up higher on the spine, the back of the skull, the neck, the shoulders. And each exhale evacuates all the way down to the sits bones, down through the pelvic floor. Find ease. Maybe not relax. Maybe relax isn't the best word. But definitely that ease. that stillness so you can feel where any shift, any change, any emotional fluctuation happens, any thought slips in. Start to think about if you feel loved, who you feel loved by, and I want you to feel that love as if you're calling out to them, as if they're resonating with you, meditating with you. Just the doing of the love. Notice the relax. Notice if when you finish the love, when you're tired, when it's time to relax, when it's time to let go. Does your mindset shift? Do you act the same way? Watching the breath. So if you feel anything that comes up, let it come. And let it go. Anytime you find yourself too deep into one of those sifts, those sensations, images, feelings, and thoughts, soften the breath, the body. And then come back to that posture, that form, that shape, the breath. Count it as one. Think about how you like to receive love. How you like to give love. Maybe it's different with each person. But then start to find the common trend. Which way do you use the most to share? With words of affirmation, with gifts. I don't box breathing exercise. We'll inhale for 4. We'll hold for 4. We'll exhale for 4. And then we'll hold for 4 again. And we'll repeat this about 5 times. Breathe with it. Exhale everything out. Inhale. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold. 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale. 1, 2, 3, 4. Inhale. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold. 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale. 1, 2, 3, 4. Inhale. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold. 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold. 1, 2, 3, 4. Inhale. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold. 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold. 1, 2, 3, 4. Inhale. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold. 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold. 1, 2, 3, 4. Last one. Inhale. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold. 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold. 1, 2, 3, 4. Inhale. 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale it out. Go back to a normal breathing. And then start to feel your natural rhythm. After I do a systematic one, it's a little bit easier for me to feel my inkling to inhale or to exhale, or how I'm not pushing all the carbon dioxide out on exhale, or not filling up all the space on inhale. Now we'll take alternate nostril breathing. The peace fingers go to the forehead, the right thumb covers the right nostril. We'll inhale through the left nostril, and then we'll exhale through the right. Breathe with me. Exhale everything out. In through the left. 1, 2, 3. Fill the lungs all the way up to the peace fingers. Out through the right. In through the left. Out through the right. In through the left. Out through the right. Switch. In through the right. Out through the left. In through the right. All the way up to the peace fingers. Out through the left. Last one. In through the right. Out through the left. Relax the hands down back by the side. And start to focus back on the breath. And it coming back to its own natural rhythm that we just experienced moments earlier. Start placing things back in drawers and folders. Start cleaning up the mind space. recap what love is to you. And we'll close with 3 breaths. First one in and out through the nose, last 2 in through the nose and out through the mouth. Breathe with me. Exhale it out. In through the nose, out through the nose. In through the nose, out through the mouth. Last one, feel the breath in. Above the height of the last inhale, below it, in front, behind, encase that feeling, that limitation. And then fill up. And exhale it all out. We'll bring the thumbs to the forehead and take a bow. Thanking yourself for showing up, for doing something for yourself, for caring about yourself, and actually taking a step in towards that direction. Not just bullshitting on your greatness. There's some fun things happening. You know, I always gotta shake off the yoga high after that. So I can get some of these advertisements in, right? Even though, just FYI, there are ads, even though there are no commercials. You know, it was a little lackluster because of the yoga high. Don't worry, I'm gonna drop another one later. No commercials. Monday night we have the book club. We're gonna finish the section on love. Talk about some other fun things about love. Yeah. Talking about ideas, the mind, how we think, and perceive time. And that was bars in itself. But that's Monday night. Check us out, the Floating Yogis book club. That's on my website, thefloatingyogi.com. Tuesday night we flow it out. We have Ashtanga, half primary. So we take some of those concepts that we read on Monday night's book club, and then we put them into a flow. And then Thursday we put them into a meditation, a way to reflect, a way to bring that awareness back up. Because again, everything starts with attention. We have to pay attention, and then eventually the awareness builds up from the attention we've paid. That's Tuesday. Thursday we're going to do it with the meditation. And also there is yoga tonight at 7. Tickets on the website. In person. What else is there? Saturday, Float and Flow, virtual at 10:30. That's the shenanigans we on and popping. That Joan is rocking. Check it out on the website. Also Sunday we have Elevated Sift and Flow. You already know how we do that. 12 o'clock right here in UE. It's hitting. Aside from that, if you want to drop it in the cheesy, let me know what about love came up to you? What about love did you let go of during that last exhale? What about love did you see in another person about how you can shift your view on it? Is it an action? Is it a mindset? Is it a bit of both? What is it for you? Go and drop it in the cheesy, drop the DM, all that fun stuff. Boop, 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 boop. And I'm with the shiz. What? Zoom ain't got no audio? I know what happened with Zoom. Zoom be playing them games sometimes. When you got all these different functions and stuff going on, they don't be trying to let you be great.